Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
Commission of Inquiry with high workload. Members of the 24 December events Commission of Inquiry are going to adopt decisions through majority vote if they fail to reach a consensus beforehand. This has been agreed upon by VMRO DPMNE and SDSM in the presence of Commission Chair Borche Davidkovski. The agreement was confirmed at Sunday's session of the Commission. Commission members say that 2 EU experts are to join the Commission, but they did not reveal their names. The Commission started to review the materials it received at the Sunday session. Chair Davidkovski informs that the involved parties submitted a myriad of materials on the events. The complete documentation, including minutes, rules of procedure, laws and cities, have been submitted. We have a lot to go through, said Davidkovski. The first comments on the submitted material are expected in 10 days. The Chair is also optimistic that the Commission will be able to submit the report in September. Government fails to sign agreement for South Stream gas pipeline project. The agreement on the South Stream gas pipeline is to be signed in the near future, declared government spokesperson Alexander Georgiev. According to Georgiev, Macedonia and Russia have already reached an agreement on this major energy project, but its official signing has been postponed due to certain technical details. The agreement was to be signed at the International Economic Forum in St. Petersburg, which was attended by a governmental delegation led by Finance Minister Zoran Stavreski. The expropriation of the construction land in Macedonia is still ongoing. From within the Macedonian Ministry of Transport and Communications, they state that up to 90% of the procedures have been completed. President Ivanov on name issue. President Ivanov said his stance on name issue is the Republic of Macedonia erga omnes, to be used in all instances, adding that the country is constructive and doing everything to solve the dispute. I voiced my views and everyone knows them, so I will continue to stick to that, which is the Republic of Macedonia erga omnes. I took a note under that constitution. We are discussing something we inherited and we are seeking a solution. We don't want to be the ones to blame when someone draws a line someday and say, you are to blame for that. We are constructive every time and Nimitz is aware of that. We have found ways to achieve the strategic interests of the citizens of the Republic of Macedonia, Ivanov said during the Milenko Nedeljkovski show on Channel 5 TV. UN Rapporteur LaRue on media situation in Macedonia. Following his visit to Macedonia, the UN Special Rapporteur on the rights to freedom of opinion and expression, Frank LaRue, assessed that the laws which are generally positive are not being implemented by the executive power and the judiciary, while there is in Macedonia an atmosphere of intimidation of journalists who have questions about the government or criticize it. What's happening in reality is in contradiction with the laws. Also, there are events suggesting that journalists are being intimidated, especially critical ones, he assessed. According to him, the dismissal of Tamara Chausidis, president of the Independent Trade Union of Journalists, the closure of A1 TV, the detention of journalist Tomislav Kežarovski and the authorities refusing his request to meet him, the lawsuit against the journalists of Focus, the decision not to initiate a criminal inquiry on the causes of the accident and death of its owner Nikola Mladenov are examples illustrating what is happening with the critical journalism in Macedonia. Macedonia-Kosovo agreement on new border crossing. Macedonian and Kosovo Ministers of Interior, Gordana Jankulovska and Bayram Redzepi respectively, will initial Monday the intergovernment agreement over the opening of new border crossing for international road traffic Belanovce-Stančić. The event will be held at border crossing Globočica near Jažince. PM Gruevski on meeting during EPP summit. On the sidelines of the EPP summit in Vienna, PM Nikola Gruevski held meetings with many participants. I used this opportunity to meet a number of those who are present here to discuss informally the issues which concern us and which are important for Macedonia. In that sense, I had a short meeting with EPP President Wilfred Martens, with Josef Daul, the chair of the EPP parliamentary group in the European Parliament. I had an informal conversation with German Chancellor Angela Merkel, with Austria's Vice-Chancellor, who is a candidate for Chancellor in the next Austrian elections, with other current PMs or PM candidates. I talked with all of them about what's most important at this moment for Macedonia, Gruevski said.